Hey guys, it's me, Pinky C. I was just sitting here thinking, you know how you realize these weird chains of events that happen in your life? I was watching Matt Pat's new Game Theory, which if you haven't checked out Game Theory, go do it. They're awesome, very intelligent, and they seem to get pretty much everything right. But I was watching a new Game Theory on Five Nights at Freddy's, and it got me thinking back into my life. And I realized Five Nights at Freddy's saved my life. And I know that sounds like clickbait, but it's actually true. See, back in the day, quite a while back, I was putting my son to bed, and he told me he was afraid. I was like, what are you afraid of, son? You know, just trying to kind of be the brave mommy, you know. He said, I'm scared of Freddy Fazbear. Well, I'd never heard of Five Nights at Freddy's. I had no idea what he was talking about. I was like, what in the world is a Fazbear? And back then, not even YouTube was really on my radar, because I still knew YouTube as sort of just somewhere you kind of put your home videos. I'd never gone and checked it out for the awesome content I know is there now. So I went to my mom, who was out in the living room, after I got the kids to sleep, and I was like, Mom, what are my kids talking about being afraid of Freddy Fazbear? She goes, oh, maybe I should show you the video I let them watch. And what she let them watch was this little cartoon drawing song by Markiplier and Good Mythical Morning of Five Nights at Freddy's. And, you know, she wasn't trying to scare the kids or anything like that. It was just a little cartoon drawing. But there's like a little creepy part where Freddy is looking into a camera. And I could see where it was scary, but not scary enough to think, well, this isn't safe to show, you know, the kids. So I watched that. And I was like, who is this Markiplier dude? Like, what is this? And Mom's like, I don't know. I've never really looked him up. So the next day, I'm beyond that. I'm on my own thing. And Mom calls me into her room, and she's like, I looked up that Markiplier guy, and called me in there and wanted to show him to me. And she showed me one of his reaction compilations he'd made of himself playing Five Nights at Freddy's. And I remember my first reaction was, oh, he's Asian. It wasn't anything racial. It was just a matter of fact, oh, okay, his name's Mark, this is who Mark is. And later on, I was really depressed and feeling really suicidal. And so I decided I wanted to know more about this Five Nights at Freddy's game. So I went to Markiplier's channel to watch him play Five Nights at Freddy's. And I have never stopped watching Markiplier since. I laughed my ass off. If you haven't watched Markiplier or Jacksepticeye, or like I said before, the game theorists, Matt Pat and his wife, go do it. They are definitely a cure for a rainy day if you need one. But it all snowballed from my kids being afraid of Freddy Fazbear. They're no longer afraid of Freddy Fazbear or anything like that. In fact, they're quite obsessed with the game, of course, like everybody else is. But it amazed me to think back and realize how different my life became from one mention of one game, leading me to one person on one platform that led me to more people on the same platform to eventually here being part of the platform myself. So anybody out there who thinks that what they're doing in the world isn't making a big impact, it took the name mentioned once to change my life forever. That is how much everything we do and say affects the world. Whether it's on YouTube, on the internet, or just in our everyday lives. Everything we do, everything we say, literally has that ripple effect throughout time and throughout the lives of everybody around us. So, it just amazes me. And of course, I'd like to take this time to tell Markiplier and Jack, Septiceye and Scott Cawthon, and all the creators out there, all of the creators out there who are doing good in this world. Thank you. Not just from me, but from everybody who you have helped, whether it just be with a smile or through one of your charity streams, whatever the case may be. And maybe one day I can help change some lives too. I hope so. And all it took was my son being afraid to go to sleep one night. So, I know this isn't much of a video, but I wanted to share that with you guys. And I thought maybe bringing the veil down a little bit and letting you see kind of some of my inner workings and what I'm like sometimes might be eye-opening. I don't know. Maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't. Either way, if you would please, if you didn't like this video, go check out my other ones. I'm sure there'll be something you'll like. Please comment, like, share, subscribe with notifications on so you know when my next video goes up. And I'll see you in the next one, you guys. Bye.